No.
Nope.
The funny thing is, though, is obviously all the fans in the audience were Zendaya's fans.
Right.
So she came on stage first, and they were like, yeah, whoa, they all went nuts. And then I came on stage, and they were like, I don't really know who that kid is, but I hope he enjoys his night. And then Singing in the Rain came on, and everyone went, yo, that's a stupid choice. Why would you do Singing in the Rain? That's so boring. But no, it was a lot of fun.
So you came from a good place because you came from the underdog place because no one expected
definitely
anything.
The underdog, yeah.
And then you get to completely blow way past their expectations.
Yeah, even my own fans were like, sorry, dude, Zendaya's gonna win. She's gonna crush you.
Did you guys talk about it afterwards at all?
Yeah, we did briefly, you know. It was such a crazy whirlwind that day, like the whole day itself. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And obviously, like Zendaya, she is a performer. She's a singer and a dancer and stuff. So I knew the competition was real. I knew that this was not going to be an easy feat. So I thought if I go down the funny route, but also try and incorporate some sort of dancing ability, I'll have a strong enough set that even if I lose, I'll be okay.
Right.
But she was amazing. I think if it went off like who embodied the character more, she would have won. I just think because I went nuts in mine is why I won.
Well, you committed to it.
Yeah.
Like, and there was never a moment where you were like, isn't this ridiculous? Like, you were in it.
Oh, I was. As soon as I got on stage, there was no turning back.
It was like he's swatting the water on beat. It's incredible.
Oh, it
like,
was the best. I loved it, and I love performing. Like, I think being on stage is really like where I belong. I think that's my calling in life, is being on stage. But that said, I had the most stressful time on the lip sync battle because you're rehearsing these numbers, but they don't know if the music is cleared yet. Like, it could potentially be like, oh, Rihanna said no, you have to choose something else.
Right.
And I had 3 rehearsals. And, you know, you walk into a room with all these professional dancers, and all of a sudden they're like, put on these tights and pretend to be Rihanna. It's a little daunting, you know.
Why would we do this for the show? Oh, this isn't for the show. Just put on the tights.
Just put on the tights.
Yeah.
Yes,
you know, fishnet, spider tights, what are the... Like, they're just
What's
interchangeable.
The difference, you know?
Spider-Man could have been in a fishnet body stocking.
Maybe he will one day.
Maybe
after Lip Sync Battle, the demand is so high that we do Spider-Man 2 in fishnets.